Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome to my first OSRS Ironman tips and tricks video. I'm going to be making these to give you guys some tricks that you may or may not know. Please note that some of these are actually really simple, so a lot of you actually may know these already. This is more for the people that, may have just started Ironman and are looking for some tips and ways to do things. So, yeah, some of these may be simple, guys, but the whole point of the video is to educate the people that don't know about them. So let me know if you guys enjoy these videos, and I will continue to make them. Like I said, I do want to make these in between my Ironman series videos to give you guys more content. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this. Alright, so I figured I'd start this video out with one of the most simple tips I can think of, which is how to make super compost. A lot of you guys may know this already, but I see a lot of people asking about it. The best method is what to use to make super compost. So basically all you're going to do, guys, is buy pineapples from charter ships. They actually have 15 in stock, which is the exact amount you need to put into compost bins. So if you guys want to get a lot of these, you can just go to charter like Port Gizzard and just buy a bunch of them out so you have like 1,000. It shouldn't take you that long. And then you'll be able to get yourself super compost. Of course, you can use the lunar spell in place of this, but yeah, really simple, guys. Just another way to make super compost. Alright, guys, the second tip is going to involve the use of the store or shop in KARAMJA, basically south of Brimhaven. What you guys are going to need for this is KARAMJA gloves. One, you can get these from finishing the easy tasks of the KARAMJA diary. They're really fast. You can finish them in about 10 minutes, so this is definitely worth doing. So basically what this does is once you have these gloves on, you need to have them on. Okay, you can't have them in your inventory or your bank. You need to have them on. Basically, it lets you sell items for, I believe, 15% above ALK price. Like right now, you can see me selling rune legs. These actually ALK for 38,400 GP. But as you can see, you can sell them for a lot more. Now with this store, the items prices do decrease. So if you sell 5 for world, you'll still be above ALK price. So tip number 3 is a way to be able to essentially collect herbs faster when you guys are doing herb runs. As you see on screen right now, this is what it looks like normally if you were to just click the herb and wait for them to fill up in your inventory. However, there's a much faster way to do this, and it's actually really easy. All you have to do is once you're clicking on your herbs, you just have to click it 3 or 4 times after the first herb comes up, and as you'll see, your herbs in your inventory will come up a lot faster, so this makes herb farming a lot faster. Alright, guys, for this next tip, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to a estate agent and move your house to Yanil. This will be explained later why you need to do this, but it costs 25k. I'm not exactly sure of the construction level, but I will have that displayed on screen. Alright, so this isn't really the next tip. This is just something you have to do if you don't have buckets, so you can do the next tip. Actually, I guess this could kind of be a tip on the best way to get buckets or the fastest way to get buckets. Basically, you just run back and forth between this shop in Port Phasmatis. It basically has 100 buckets in shop. But yeah, you guys will need a lot of buckets for the next method, so this is just the way I found is a good way to get them. Alright, guys, so welcome to the next tip. Basically, this one is going to be a way to fill your buckets with sand, or how to get sand buckets without buying them from charters. It's going to be manually filling them at sand pits that are located all around the game. You guys may have seen some streamers using these to fill their buckets, but this is the fastest method to do it. I believe you can get around 2.5k filled buckets per hour. Once again, you do need to buy the buckets, and I did show you guys the best way to get those earlier. So basically what you're going to need for this is just a bunch of buckets. You're going to need some law runes, some earth runes. Make sure you guys are not wearing anything, obviously, because it's a PvP world. You need a staff of air or an air battle staff. Also, the requirements you guys will need will be displayed on screen right now. But basically, yes, you're going to need your house in Yanil. I'm not sure of the construction level. Once again, that will also be displayed on screen. So what you're going to do is basically go to a PvP world, go to Camelot. While we're doing this in a PvP world is because the bank is right next to where you teleport. So basically, you'll teleport anywhere around this radius right here, and you'll be able to bank very fast. It's a lot quicker than using a dueling ring, and obviously as an Iron Man you do not want to waste emeralds, so this is the fastest method to do it. So what you're going to want to do is have your inventory set up like this. You're going to want double the law runes from the earth runes. Make sure you guys don't bring like 100 law runes and stuff like that, because people do PK you at sand pits. It is pretty sad, but it does happen. I've died 2 or 3 times to people. It's pretty annoying. So yeah, make sure you don't bring anything. Don't bring a lot of stuff. So you're going to start off by teleporting to your house. And basically, you're going to leave your house, and right when you leave your house, there'll be a sand pit out here. As you see right here is the sand pit, so you're just going to use your bucket on the sand pit, and you can basically AFK watch movies and everything until this is filled. So, if PKers come to kill you, basically just let them kill you. There's no point running away. You're not going to lose anything. Basically, you'll lose your sand buckets. You can just run back and get them, because half the time they don't care to pick them up. But basically, after you guys fill your inventory, which I'm not going to do right now, but your inventory is full, what you're going to do is teleport back to Camelot. And as you will see, you are incredibly close to the bank. And then you just bank, withdraw more buckets, and you just continue. So, like I said, doing this will be about 2.5k sand buckets per hour, and basically there's another tip I'm going to give you guys after this, and it's going to save a lot of time getting molten glass. So this is one of the methods you are going to want to use with the next tip. So let's go ahead and move into the next tip. Alright guys, so this is the last tip. It is essentially going to be a faster way to make molten glass by using the lunar Superglass make spell. So there's a lot of requirements to this. I'll display them on screen right now, but essentially it's going to be the completion of the lunar diplomacy quest to get access to the spellbook. You're going to need 77 magic to get access to the spell, and of course you're going to need astral runes, fire runes, and air runes. So, basically, why use this? Basically, when you use this, you have a times 1.5 chance of getting extra molten glass, and also you can make an entire inventory of molten glass in one click. Now, if you do not have this spell, I recommend, well, I don't really recommend because it's the only way to do it, but you're going to be using these on a furnace to get your molten glass, and you're going to be doing this probably for a while before you do this quest. I know I did for sure, but make sure you work towards being able to do this because it saves a lot of time. I think you can make around 6k or 7k. It's pretty high molten glass per hour, so it's a lot better than using the furnace. So you're going to need your inventory set up like this. You're going to set it to withdraw 13 buckets of sand and seaweed or soda ash. Now another thing with this spell that's really unique and cool is that you can use seaweed in the place of soda ash. So when you guys go to charters, now if you have access to the previous tip, as you can fill your own buckets of sand, when you go to charters you will only need to buy seaweed and soda ash, so it will speed it up a lot. You won't have to hop as much, and it'll be so much less of a pain. So once you guys have your inventory set up like this, all you need to do is go over here and hit this button, and boom, there you go. You'll have a full inventory already made. So as you see, there's 16 molten glass in my inventory. I only had supplies to make 13. So that's the beauty of the spell, guys. You get extra molten glass. I believe I had around 5k supplies of each, and I ended up getting around 6.5k. So I got an extra 1.5k molten glass just from using this spell. So that's basically it, guys. This spell is a lifesaver, so make sure you guys get this as soon as you can. And that's basically it, guys, for the first tip video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys need, have any comments on the stuff I did, if you want extra help on it, just let me know in the comments and I'll respond to you. As you guys know, I respond to almost every single comment. I try to do as fast as I can as well. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, because I do want to make these every week in between my Ironman videos to give you guys more content, because I don't want to just be posting a video per week. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you guys are new here and this is the first time you've seen this video, be sure to subscribe so you get notified when I post more content. But other than that, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.